Cosplay at the presidential inauguration. That's where we're at, people.
They just... They trot her out there to butcher the national anthem into a golden microphone in front of, like, a smattering of war criminals and, like, billionaire celebrities. Like,
you know, I gotta say, it's almost like they're trying to send us a message of some sort.
You know? Yeah, I think the message is that the odds are no longer in our favor.
Maybe not.
But yeah, congratulations to the liberal elite. Not for the stolen election. Fuck you for that. But congratulations for graduating from one young adult series, one young adult fiction series to another, because at least it wasn't a Harry Potter reference for once.
Oh, God. Well, I mean, they didn't have a battle of the capital in Harry Potter like they did in the Hunger Games.
You know, farmers out there, equip your livestock with fucking face masks, because it's not enough. It's not enough to put face masks on all the people for no good reason. Stop your cows from burping. Bovine burps.
You know,
make the temperatures go up.
Can you imagine selling this product to ranchers, calling up ranchers, and having to be the salesperson who says, "Sir, have you thought about how your cow's burping affects climate change?" Like, what I get from this story, above all else, is that Greta Thunberg's yelling at the wrong people. The next time they're going to trot her out in front of the UN or whatever, they need to put her in a cow pasture instead.
You know, that's actually an idea I can get behind. Throwing her in a cow pasture. You know, the cows are just out there just chewing their cud, minding their own business, just burping, farting. And then Greta Thunberg's out there just lecturing them. You know, just, how dare you! You're killing the earth! You're stealing my future with your farting and your burping! Put a mask on!
Oh my God.
Fuck your Bessie!
Just a couple weeks ago, you know, I was just a ugly old, you know, I was just an ugly old, fat, 47-year-old man. You know,
what?
Today, I'm the prettiest 6-year-old girl in all of Colorado. And last week I won the pageant.
Back a minute. You're 47 years old?
I don't think you heard me. I'm a 6-year-old girl.
But a week ago you were what?
It doesn't matter, because I identify as a 6-year-old girl, and my name is Betty Bo Peep now, and I compete in beauty pageants, and next month I hope to be Little Miss USA. It's going to be wonderful.
This is highly disturbing. You're competing against actual 6-year-old girls in a beauty
and I'm so pretty. I'm so pretty. I'm working on a new routine for the talent competition. It's a song. Can I practice it on you?
Oh, God, this is creepy as hell.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Don't mind me if my berries pop out.
Okay, you know what? This is... Whoa! What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Did I tell you that I won? I'm Little Miss Colorado, and if you don't like that, then I will be contacting my attorney.
They actually asked his new press secretary about this the next day.
I'm surprised that they didn't just ask, you know, what flavor of ice cream he was thinking about while he was there.
It's shocking. It's shocking. Now, to be fair, she had a really great excuse for why Biden wasn't following his own stupid rule.
I can think of one. He's senile. He doesn't even know where he is at any given time, let alone at that time. He doesn't remember what he was fucking signed. He admitted as such.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. I'm sure that would go over great, you know, really. I mean, the press secretary can't come up with a better answer than, oh, yes, well, the president actually has advanced dementia. You've seen him. That motherfucker doesn't even know what his name is half the time. Cut him some slack.
have you been hearing your mom and dad say mean things about President Biden?
Yeah, and Vice President Kamala Harris?
Do they not want to get the vaccine to keep everybody safe? Or even wear their mask? Do you hear them use bad words like patriot, constitution, liberty, or stolen election? Did they vote for Donald Trump? Or worse, do they think he won? It sounds like they might be a little stressed out. Wouldn't it be great if you could give them a nice trip to camp? Who says camp is just for kids? Send your parents off to Camp Reeducation. It's a fun surprise of a lifetime that they'll never forget.
They kind of surprised me, though. I mean, last show, they let me call Michelle Obama a tranny for the entire show last week. Crickets. But Chelsea Handler... Chelsea Handler, so-called comedian.
Is she still relevant?
No, but she literally, I don't know if you saw this, she literally went on Twitter and flashed her bare middle-aged tits for Biden.
Yikes.
Yeah, so I comment...
She is way past the age to where that would be fun for him.
Right, so I go on there and I comment, you're about 40 years too old for him, you cheap whore.
Wow, read my mind.
I think that's an accurate statement.
I think almost anybody would say that.
I mean, yeah, and 40 years too old. Yeah, well, boom, 2-week suspension for that, for hate speech.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Didn't Chelsea Handler basically tell an entire race of people that they're required to vote the way she wants them to? Isn't that, also hate speech in a way?
That's a pretty good point. I didn't even think of that. I was speaking out of compassion. Look, Joe Biden's a pedophile, lady. He ain't walking through that door.
The car thief saw an SUV in a grocery store parking lot with its engine running and was halfway down the road before he realized there was a whole-ass toddler sitting in the back seat.
I like how you went, from point A to point C. He saw an SUV in the grocery store, the engine was running,
yep.
And he didn't even think, think about it. It's just the engine's running. I'm not even gonna be should I take that car? Might it be a bait car? It's just oh shit, engine running. Oh, next thing I know, I'm driving in the car. You gotta give it to him. Oregon, yeah.
I mean, he did this. I think he had a moment of, I didn't sign up for kidnapping charges. So he turned the car around, brought it back to its parking space, found the owner, and chewed her out about the dangers of leaving kids in unattended cars.
I'm just gonna say it. The Portland Mandalorian sounds fucking weird.
The car thief actually threatened to call the police on this woman.
That you fucked up as a mother when some street thug has a better moral compass than you. Could you imagine, you just run into the grocery store to, buy a sandwich?
I actually can't imagine leaving my child unattended in a running car. No, I can't imagine that.
I'm just going to be right back. Just, don't get in any trouble. I'm going to leave the air conditioning on. I'll leave Radio Disney on. I'll be right back.
I wouldn't do that to a dog.
But and the thief's just what the fuck is wrong with you? You goddamn bitch. You want your child to end up like me?
You tell people if they lose their man, they're not even a woman?
That's right. I know if you lose your man, you're not gonna be able to feed yourself. You're not gonna be able to clothe yourself. You might as well just eat a gun.
What is wrong with you? That's so false and offensive.
Well, a woman without a man. That's. I could list a bunch of analogies, but really, we don't have that much time for that. I know you got to get to your next segment.
Yeah,
Let's just say.
Us.
All right, yeah. I could. It's like steak without potatoes. It's like chicken without mashed potatoes. It's like a burger without French fries.
It's all just without potatoes. So you're saying men are potatoes?
No. Come on, woman. No, the women are the potatoes. The men bring the meat.
I got a lot of problems with you, Dr. Larry, but this just takes the cake.
Well, no.
the cake, I guess you could say women bring the cake as well. You know, a lot of people out there, you know, that's actually a colloquialism. That the cake, you know, cake
Stop
actually.
it, Dr. Larry! No, don't talk about cake! No.
Well, I mean, we're saying that the men bring the meat, all the women bring the cake. And that's something I could actually talk about on my next episode of It's Okay with Dr. Larry.
Brother, you better get down on your knees and pay 1,000 buckles